Here's Ken Reed. Reed through the starting gate. The 1980 champion, twice third here in the two races last year. He's been 6th, 8th and 10th before. Frighteningly steep at the top. Onto the Mustafa. Swings in now left-handed to the point that caught so many out last time. And Reed is through it. Swinging again all the way to the stile hang. Icy. All the way down. Here comes Reed. So steep there, so fast, approaching today about 75 miles an hour, and Reed nearly lost a ski. That was how he started. Now we pick him up live. A comparison with one of the early runners that were sent down, but nobody's going to get anywhere near a winning time of those few people. And Reed on the course at 150.
Here he comes.
Comes over the switchback. 3 big humps. He comes down towards the finish. The last hump, 204, 205. Reed, who's trained here a while, has just had 2 training runs. 208.41. The new snow slowing it down, but so demanding even now. And Reed does not look happy about that at all. Reed looks disgusted with himself, and he must have made a bad mistake somewhere along the course. Hates it. RAEBER, Switzerland. Just moved into the top group of skiers. Had a very good season. He's had a 3rd place already this season. His best ever. He's scored in every race, right up there in the downhill championship. Shows the remarkable rise in form for RAEBER, because he was down in the 20s in finishing positions in both races here last year. So many places on this course. We've got the pre-jump. That's leg retraction, and he's very quick indeed, and RAEBER skiing well. Justifying his position in the Elite 15, and RAEBER faster than Reed. Reed leads in 208.41, Stock at 209.41. RAEBER trying to get into a tuck now. Trying to hold it as tight to the snow as he can. 208.41, Ken Reed, number 3 on the course. RAEBER of Switzerland, skiing the Hahnenkamm on this beautiful day, and he should do it. 206, 207, yes, he's there. RAEBER leads. 207.10, and obviously Reed did make a bad mistake, because that is a remarkably big gap in a race like this. And there's Reed shaking his head yet again as he saw RAEBER's time. RAEBER, the 24-year-old from Switzerland, leads after 3 runners on the Hahnenkamm. The 4th will be Franz Klammer. And Klammer almost smiling there as he came out of the gate. The winner in 75, 76 and 77. Second in one of the races. And listen to the crowd. This is the most exciting skier in the world. His arms will wave. He'll make mistakes. He'll compensate. We hope superbly, edging in there. He swings in right-handed. The light changing. Shadow into sun. Remarkable comeback of this great skier. Let's have a look. Oh, and he's slow there. So we know that Klammer can really push on, and on this course he can certainly do that, but this is a tremendous gap to try and make up. 207.10, RAEBER leads. Klammer over the last of the roller coasters. 5, 6 won't do it. Klammer's not going to do it, and he's way down. Klammer, like Reed, has made a bad mistake, goes into 4th place, the slowest so far, and a few will beat that, I'm sure. So the mistakes being made by the experts and the men who've won here before, today here in Kitzbühel. Not too many smiles. Martin WERATHER, Austria. World champion. Won here at Kitzbühel last year, won the opening race of this year's World Cup downhill campaign. WERATHER, who said he's been having problems with his skis like so many of the top racers, felt he'd got it sorted out here at this meeting, but with the conditions changing so much, we shall see. And WERATHER, we see, is very quick at the top. It's just after the Mustafa. Now, will he make a mistake like Klammer did in the midsection? So good, so low. Good tuck. Here he comes now. As we pick him up. Oh, and he's slow again. He's made a mistake. Mistakes are being made on the flats, obviously, which are quite slow today. When I say slow, down to about 50, 60 miles an hour. So Reed mightn't be as disappointed as he was at the finish. Still holding second to RAEBER. RAEBER at the time of 2:07:10. WERATHER, he's picked up quite a little bit. A few meters to go, 5, 6, just outside at 2:07:39, and he goes into second place. So RAEBER still leads for Switzerland. Hartley WERATHER, last year's winner, in the second place. Ken Reed third, Stock fourth, Clammer fifth. And there's a lot of racing left on this course today. WERATHER trying to work it out. Where did I lose it? Terrific cheer as Conrad and Katterman, the 23-year-old Swiss skier who's won 2 downhills this season and the only man to do that, and the leader of the downhill championship, takes them out the ball into the trap, swings in left. A brilliant skier, very light. In Kitzbühel last year, he's off the ski, as I was about to say. In Kitzbühel last year, he was fast and fell on the line, and Katterman has provided another sensation here on the Hahnenkamm, losing the ski completely in the very early part of the course. And there's Conrad and Katterman, obviously okay, but very disappointed indeed. Just shrugs his shoulders. The downhill championship leader won't get anything from the Hahnenkamm at Kitzbühel here today. And at the top, Konrad Bartelski, Great Britain. Not the happiest of men here in Kitzbühel. The skis haven't been going well. He's been a little apprehensive because it was here last year that he fell coming out of the Mountafalla, where he's approaching now. Has memories and fears of this course, but he's through it this time. He's had some very bad training runs. Martin Bell is back out here and hoping to be back in skiing in about 10 days' time after that injury to his elbow. And Bartelski knows that his problem, he's got to get down lower, he's got to get into a tighter tuck earlier on. Slow at the midpoint. Must get down. Oh, just a little hiccup there. Coming down, the roller coaster run. Kept that flat, squashed it well, but he lost a lot of time on the midsection. 2:09, 2:10, 2:11:33. Just ahead of Clammer. Well, he can say something about that. Nearly half a second ahead of Clammer and goes into 6th position. Now watch out for this man, Erwin Resch of Austria. A race winner this season, won the first of the exciting Val d'Isère races, and was 4th and 6th here last year. It's a course that should suit him. Oh, I wonder if he does that. He nearly sat right back and whacked the gate pole there with his ski stick. Now, he went the right side of it. We don't want all the arguments we've had before on these gates on downhill courses. He just gave it a whack with his ski stick. Erwin Resch. Very tight there. Now, the check. Lost a bit. 41.52, 7th, so Resch will surely make that up. And Resch has fallen! In the safety net. Whacked one of the gate poles earlier on. Hit that one on the way to the safety net. He looks to be okay. But Resch, who was trying to make up time, knowing I think that he was slow at the midpoint, tried too hard as he came round the left-hander. The big man, drawn 13, Peter Mueller. Up, Peter. Never won on the Hahnenkamm. Best was second in 1981 to Poborski. Poborski skis next. Disqualified, remember, for missing the gate in Val d'Isère, and very annoyed about it. Mueller, if you need strength you do on this course, Mueller will have it. Has he got the technique? There's some gliding on it as well, which Mueller's superb at. 1:40.06, he's second fastest, he can make this up. He's just a bit quicker than RAEBER, who still has the lead. Now, Peter Mueller took a good line out of that, that's vital. keeping in the centre of the piste, flying well there, trying to squash it, trying to keep on the snow, and Peter Mueller, who's never won on the Hahnenkamm, has a chance here surely. 2:07.10 is RAEBER, and Mueller is really powering down over the last few metres now. You can see the banner, so can we, and Mueller there is just outside. Wow, that is remarkable. Second place, less than a quarter of a second, and Peter Mueller, the hoodoo, still exists. Still no win on the Hahnenkamm for this great skier. Tremendous run. Well, is this the day when the World Cup downhill champion is going to get it right and come back? One placing in the top 15 for Steve Podborski this season. Problems on the skis, on the snow. He's had a bad crash as well. Twice the winner on the Hahnenkamm. First race last year, won in 81. Second in the second race last year. If anybody knows the course, Podborski. The first moment of truth. Yes, he's the quickest. A tenth quicker, Podborski. Now, driving so hard, he made a little mistake there and slowed down just a little. Just after that midpoint, Podborski standing just slightly, struggling to get right back on the top where he was. Just sits the skis a little, sets them back in. And the crowd know it, they're looking for it. 2:07.10 he's got to beat. He's coming down towards it now. Surely he'll be there. Yes, he's there. 2:06.79. And Steve Podborski is back. And knows it. What a piece of skiing. Finally sorting out the problems. Mental problems, physical problems, ski problems. But here on the Hahnenkamm, the greatest race of all, Podborski is in the lead and could get his third win. On the course now then, number 21, Gustav Uhrli from Gstaad in Switzerland. No downhill points this season. Uhrli, who made a little mistake there and paid for it. Hit it hard. Saw him lift the ski. It started to chatter. Put the ski back down hard on the snow and hit the banner very hard. Let's hope he's okay. This is where it happened. Watch the nearest ski. Very fast on this very steep course. There we are. Hits the little bump, lifts the ski, tries to mono. In fact, he's completely in the air. Comes down on one and bangs in that ski. And as he bangs the ski in, instead of rolling it, he loses the grip. And thank goodness for the nets. He's okay. He's standing up. The attendants in there very quickly. But number 21, Gustav Uhrli, standing up. Good to see. Blue suit, Bruno Kernen, Switzerland. 21 years old, 3 times in the top 15 this year already. 7th, the best he's done. That really shows you speed and the steepness. Now, Kernen, it's third fastest. Kernen is doing it again. Bruno Kernen had this great start to the season. 2 Swiss in the top 3, RAEBER and Mueller, Podborski ahead of them. So can Kernen, who's ranked number 4 in his team, pull off a really big surprise here? He's got a chance. And the Swiss know it. Listen to them. 2:06.79, Podborski. Here comes Kernen. 5, 6, he's there. 2:06.68. And Podborski, who thought he'd got it right, as we all did, has been robbed by a man who started at 29. Bruno Kernen, the 21-year-old skier and ranked number 4 in his team. Faster than RAEBER, faster than Mueller, faster than everybody. Bruno Kernen. Well, they say this race is never won by a fluke. You're never a great skier till you've won the Hahnenkamm. Bruno Kernen will know this day. Well, what an eventful race that was. Just when Steve Podborski thought he was there with his first win of the season, down came that surprise package from Switzerland, Bruno Kernen, and stole it by 11/100ths of a second. Switzerland packing in 3rd and 4th as well. Canada getting 2 more men in the top 15 through McLeish and Ken Reid. Catamon, the downhill championship leader, falling in the snow. And Franz Klammer with just about the worst position of his career, finishing 43rd. He was beaten by Konrad Bartelski, who ended up 41st.